We're going to take a look at the FollowMe app. So we're using a Motorola Droid X here, and we'll start the application by selecting the icon. Once we go into the application, you can see the very first selection is to start a new track. And then we can name the track to kind of describe where we're going. For now, we're going to call this the video track. So we name it video, and then we say OK, and it becomes the name of the track. So we're brought here to this map view. We can press this button here to start the recording of our location. So it's going to find us on the map. It'll take a few seconds to initialize, and now we have our first location. Now once we've done this, we can go about using the phone by either putting it in the background by selecting our home icon, or turning our phone off and putting it in our pocket. Now we're going to go ahead and add a pin to our track to mark a highlight from along our adventure. To do this, we'll select the new pin icon. We're automatically brought in where we can add a description, or we can come back and add the description later. So for now, I'm just going to call this the first pin along our track. Once we type in first, we can say done, and now we could either go to the video camera or the camera. So we'll select the camera icon. We're brought into the camera, and we can go ahead and make a picture here. The picture is going to be saved with this pin along our track. So now we can say back, go back to this pin view where we can see that the picture is attached with our description, and then we can either hit back again to go back to the map view, or say save. At this point we'll save it. That pin is going to be saved along our track, and we can go back to our adventure. And here we are driving, and you can see on the phone here that our track is recording. We just added our second point on the way to our destination. So we're moving along. You can see the map is tracking. So you can either watch the map track, or you can turn it off and go about your adventure. Now that we've recorded a track and added some highlights in the form of pins to the track, let's take a look at the sharing options. We'll select the Follow Me icon to go in. We're on this track view, and we can select the video track here, and you can see the track with the pins along the way. So we can go ahead and hit this button here, which brings up our drop-up menu, if you will. We could share via Google Earth, Facebook, or we could take a look at some track info. If we select Google Earth, we can then say, okay, we want to share this track and its pins. It's going to load for a second, and then we're given some options. We'll select Gmail, and now we can send this track. One other thing that we could do from this map view is select the pins, and now we can go in and look at the pins, and if we want to share one specific pin, we could hold down on that pin, we get this menu, and then we could, for example, post to Facebook, edit, or delete the pin. For now, we'll just say back, and we'll close the app. One additional feature we can look at with the track, if we go into Follow Me, is we can select this drop down of the track, and then we can scroll across and select track info, and this is going to give us all our track statistics. So for example, you can see total distance here is measured in meters. If we select this, we can change it. So if we want to change it to nautical miles, for example, we can make that change. So we have all of our statistics, everything from altitude, acceleration, to speed, right here on this screen.